welcome back to the Who Are You to Lead Anyway podcast, where we embark on a magical journey to master the skills you need to navigate leadership and life. Episode 54. I am your host, Cynthia Jamieson, leadership coach, and in today's enchanting episode, we are going to be delving into the mystical power of language as a tool for shaping our reality and transforming lives, just in time for Halloween. So I hope that you will allow me to humor you a little bit today. Now, last week I heard the expression, your words are your wand, and it struck me like a bolt of lightning, and it's what inspired this episode. So today we're going to explore just how spellbinding our choice of words can be and how it can revolutionize your leadership journey, and I believe your life as well. But before we dive into the magic, let's pause for a moment of reflection. If you can close your eyes, unless you're driving through a forest filled with ghosts and goblins, and think about the incantations you have used today to describe yourself and your abilities or your day ahead. Were they spells of empowerment, uplifting narratives, and supporting affirmations? Or did you unknowingly conjure unhelpful stories? This introspection is vital for all of us. And monitoring self-talk is especially essential for you as a new leader. By cultivating positive and constructive self-talk, you can navigate your role with greater ease, inspire your team, and lead with confidence and authenticity. Now, as a leadership sorcerer, it is Halloween, and this is my costume for today. I hope you love it. I am acutely aware of the spells words cast and the enchanting power words hold over us. The narratives we weave, whether consciously or not, really do shape our reality. And when I heard this expression, words are your wand, it became really clear to me that not only am I responsible for my words, but as a coach, I believe that I have a duty to guide my clients and you through the same transformation. So I want to start by understanding the mystical weight of our words. So I've said it before that every thought we think has a physical reaction and an emotional response, like a ripple in a pond when a wizard casts a spell. This means that the way we speak to ourselves and the stories we tell can either uplift our spirits or weigh us down. It's not just metaphysical, it's rooted in the alchemy of science and psychology. And the same applies to our team members. When they're trapped in enchantments of unhelpful narratives that keep them stuck, it's our role as leaders and coaches to help them reframe those narratives and create a new empowering story. Quick caveat, always with consent, right? So simply just by asking, may I share an observation? Getting their consent and then sharing it versus just, going leading right in with it. So let's talk about some simple practical spells that you can start implementing today to harness the magic of your words and truly unlock your leadership potential. The very first spell is mindful self-talk. So pay attention to how you speak to yourself. Are you your own biggest cheerleader or your harshest critic? Challenge and change negative self-talk into words that empower you, like a wizard mastering their incantations for good and not for evil. The second spell is to reframe and redirect. When faced with a challenge, choose words that frame it as an opportunity for growth for yourself. For example, instead of saying, I can't do it, try, I can learn and improve. It feels very different. You can also transform, I can do this, but it's difficult, into, I can do this and it's a challenge I'm ready to tackle. Again, the difference is felt. The third spell is to choose inclusive language. Now, as leaders, we do influence our teams. So using we instead of I fosters a sense of belonging and shared success, like a coven of witches working together. The fourth spell is to remove limiting words. Now, this is your time to declutter your vocabulary. Here is a suggested list of words to eliminate, starting with can't, impossible, just, failure, hopelessness, weak, never, and improbable. Now, a classic example of a limiting word is just. You are not just a new leader. You are a new leader with untapped potential. Do you see how limiting words hinder your growth and your potential? And how the words that you choose can confine you or set you free? I think it's fascinating. Okay, the last spell is to visualize success. So encourage yourself and your team, either individually or collectively, to visualize success. Because here's what I know to be true: if you can imagine it, you can create it. Just as a magician visualizes their spell before casting it, our creative imagination is a potent one for manifesting our desires. So here's the $1,000,000 question: what magical wonders would be possible if you created better, more powerful stories with your words? Imagine the leadership journey you could embark on, the team you could inspire, and the impact you could make, like a powerful wizard shaping the world. Now, there is a distinction that I want to draw here. Being mindful of your words involves recognizing the impact of your language, both positive and negative, and using language intentionally to empower and inspire. This is about authenticity and growth. Toxic positivity, on the other hand, is the overemphasis on maintaining a positive facade while ignoring genuine negative emotions. This can lead to emotional suppression and lack of empathy. So, being mindful of our words allows for a balanced, realistic approach to language, acknowledging both positive and negative and addressing them constructively. So, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you're interested in working with me, come join at the Leadership Lens. The link will be in the show notes. Just like a secret spell book waiting to be discovered, it is there. And in closing, remember, you are the author of your leadership story. Your words are your wand, and your narrative can shape your reality. By choosing your words carefully, you have the power to elevate your leadership to new heights like a master of the magical arts. So, thank you for joining me on this journey today. I hope you're leaving with the understanding and the knowing that you have the magic within you, and it all begins with your words. Until next time, keep leading, keep believing, and keep inspiring change. Take care. Hey, listener, it's Cynthia. I want to say thank you for joining this incredible expedition of self-discovery and leadership growth as a listener of the Who Are You to Lead Anyway podcast. I hope you've enjoyed the tips, tools, insights, and conversations with my remarkable guests so far. If you want to take your leadership journey to new heights, join my newsletter, where you'll receive exclusive updates, bonus content, and valuable resources to support your ongoing development as a leader. See the show notes for the newsletter sign up. As a token of my sincere appreciation, I want to offer you a complimentary self-discovery workbook designed to raise your awareness around what might be in your way of even greater success. To claim it, simply head over to my website. I'll put that link in the show notes: www.cynthiajamiesoncoach.ca. Sign up and your workbook will be delivered right to your inbox. And there is something I would love to ask of you. Your feedback is an incredible gift and is an important part of this community. I really want to know what topics resonate most with you, what guests you'd like to hear from, and how I can serve you better. Your ratings, reviews, thoughts, and feedback will guide me in tailoring future episodes to give you more of what you want and need on your leadership journey. So if you're loving the Who Are You to Lead Anyway podcast, your input means the world to me, and it helps me shape an even more enriching and impactful podcast for you. I would really appreciate your help in spreading the word about the work that we're doing here. Once again, thank you so much for being part of my podcast family and for investing in your leadership growth. Remember, leadership starts with knowing yourself and embracing your unique abilities. Together, let's continue to thrive as authentic and influential leaders. Thank you so much for listening.